All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's go. This is part 2 of the new moon in Pisces energy reading for the signs from Virgo all the way to Aquarius. I know I'm a little bit late. For those of you who are following my journey, y'all know that I have been fasting. And I last left off in Leo. There was so many things that was coming up, and I even was like, I was just getting so tired. So I just had to honor that energy. There's so many shifts. I'm really loving the shift for this week. But I do want to get the rest of the readings out as I said that I would. And so the actual new moon in itself was this morning at 4:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, we're still in the energy, so we're going to still get those energies on and popping. We're going to start with Virgo. So let's also, if you did not already catch part 1, I highly suggest that everybody catch part 1 because I did a general energy for it. And then I started with Pisces specifically because, you know, shout out to Pisces birthday. Virgo, that's your sister sign, right? That's your opposite, your polar opposite, but y'all are like one and the same, right? And so I just really wanted to suggest that everybody listen to Pisces reading since the new moon was in Pisces, is in Pisces. It's going to be ingressing now into Aries, but that's neither here nor there. Y'all are going to feel those energies as well. But let's get into this new moon in Pisces reading for Virgo. And it doesn't matter, sun, moon, rising, wherever you're listening to. Okay, Virgo, y'all might be wanting to travel soon or gonna be traveling. Yeah, I was originally with Pisces. I did 3 cards of these. With all the other decks, I was doing 1 card. Just about falling into alignment, right? Intuition in the bottom of the deck that was coming in strongly for this Pisces new moon. We are going to do animal spirits. We are going to do affirmations as well. And then I'm going to do 2 tarot cards. So let me see here. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Yes, relaxation. I'm pretty sure a lot of you were feeling extremely tired. Some of you, it may not necessarily be completely like physical tired. It could have been mentally or emotionally tired is what I'm hearing. I'm literally getting like, you might be getting heart chakra activations because my heart is like doing some things right now. And I'm really strongly feeling like, yeah, maybe you're feeling like you have to make a head of a heart decision. But this is to expand your heart, to expand everything that you are moving forward to. I see like you feeling it to heal it so that you can move past certain things that was transgressing. I'm not sure why I want to use that word specifically, but I do see you moving forward. You have buffalo spirit, really strong ancestral support, earth element energy as well, which you are, you know, you're an earth sign as well. Virgo, what is this new moon in Pisces saying for Virgo here? You have thick skin. I feel like, you know, with this buffalo spirit, I'm really being called to the lightning. Maybe it's raining where you're at. Maybe you feel like your heart is raining and there's thunder and there's lightning. It just feels like a lot is going on. Maybe you're moving through certain emotions of like resentment, anger, or big ancestral energies, like clearing out. Yeah. In the bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles, holding on, right? You've been holding on to this for a really long time. I think that you're resisting, right? You have the Five of Wands in reverse, and then you have the World card. Yeah, so this is coming to an end. I feel like you have a strong ancestor spirit that's like saying, you know, they don't want you to suffer in the same way that they had to suffer before. I feel like it's also putting an ending to like playing games or competition of some sort, and just more like coming into wholeness. This vacation could also be a retreat of taking time for yourself. Maybe you're gonna be going somewhere. I would be mindful of your travels is what I'm hearing. It's more like making sure you are really taking time to go within and feeling what it is that, yeah. I told you, I felt travel so strongly. So the Eight of Wands in the bottom of the deck here, with the King of Wands and the Page of Swords. But what came out is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there was a lot of clarity, things, communication happening in the astral realm, in the physical realm. A lot of communication, a lot of clarity, a lot of, yeah, because even inner child healing. You see how the little girl is sitting on the grass and she's almost like she's in easy pose, like, as she's just being, she's in a natural meditative space. And what I'm feeling with this buffalo spirit is a strong, like, divine mother, ancestor energy. It feels very feminine. And she's bringing in change. I feel like that's what this Eight of Wands is. It's like, yes, that's fast-paced movements and everything like that, and it's communication, but I'm really getting like winds of change, really doing things and bringing you like your ancestors are literally bringing in like proof, like you're asking for proof on certain situations, and everything is happening fast. It's to bring you clarity where there was once confusion, so you're no longer confused. And I am going to read the buffalo spirit from here. I went straight to earth. Look at that. I think it's the first one, though. Wait. Okay, Bear. Now the first one is Bear. Right after it. Bear with me, y'all. Just feeling guided to read the buffalo. Like I said, it does feel like an ancestor, you know, an ancestor spirit, a divine mother spirit, a grandmother spirit, really telling you like to be, even though I'm getting, you know, maybe you were talking about traveling and going somewhere, I'm getting really being still, take time to maybe ground, connect with the earth elements, maybe even like do, I don't know if you need to like detox or cleanse, but I'm really hearing like feel it for real, feel it to heal it. Not like sometimes we allow ourselves to feel it to a certain extent, and then we, you know, communicate to ourselves like, okay, I gotta emotionally regulate, or I gotta emotionally, you know, be emotionally intelligent about this, and you start letting your ego solve the problem, and there's nothing, everything has a time and a place. There's nothing wrong with that. However, what this ancestor wants you to do, this divine mother essence wants you to make a major shift, a major change in your life from where you have been. And she's like, feel it, like feel it, Nana, like feel it, like feel it all the way the fuck through. Feel it all the way the fuck through, to the point where like all that tiredness that you had, all that exhaustion that you had doesn't have to come back, because you will have finally let it all out. And then allow yourself to heal it, feel it to heal it. And then as you do that, then you allow yourself to let your highest self and whatever version in it, it's probably your inner child, okay, with the child coming through. Hello, Kyle. Hello. But this is an ancestor thing that's clearing up out of you as well. And this is going to bring a major ending, completion to a cycle that you don't have to repeat again. And it's going to come with so much clarity. So take time to be still, to ground, and to be in that. So let me see here what it says. Grounded yet heavenly. Practical yet spiritual. Exactly. Grounded yet heavenly. Get grounded. And this is an ancestor that's helping you through this process so that you don't have to go through this again. This is wild. Okay, I'm just reading this real quick for the buffalo spirit. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth. Yet its heart, I felt heart chakra activations happening for y'all, right? Yet the heart and mind, head of a heart decision. Yet its heart and mind rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead. Trusting every turn, may we experience Trusting every turn, may we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When this energy is balanced, it is trusting and pure presence. When it is out of balance, it is restless and lacks gratitude. The ways that you could bring it into balance is through prayer and bhakti. Y'all, I can't make this shit up even if I wanted to. A life-changing situation that you don't have to go through again because your ancestors helping you break through this situation that you got going on. Needing to trust the process, right? I was talking about maybe you felt like going on a trip or a journey, right? The road. Sometimes the best journey that we got to go through is the one within, right? So taking a journey and feeling it all the way through and bringing a death to that which was not serving you anymore. Without fear, right? Without fear. Being present with yourself. Sometimes we go on like little trips or we do certain things for clarity and the truth is these things can sometimes be a distraction from what really needs attention. And you need attention from yourself right now. Virgo is what I'm sensing with this energy strong. So what affirmations do we have for Virgo here? And this is the final card, and then we're going on to the next zodiac. Hello, everyone that's coming in. Kyle, how am I doing? I'm doing well. Okay. So in the bottom of the deck, we have the throat chakra with truthfulness. I am truthful and honest with myself. I aim to overcome any fears about speaking my truth. And I speak in a loving, considerate way. My personal empowerment comes from telling the truth and letting others know who I am. Others will be positively uplifted when they hear my truth. And I take care not to exaggerate in order to impress them. I am careful not to let my mind mislead me and in turn others. I avoid gossiping or speaking negatively of others. And the card that y'all got, doesn't surprise me, the Muladhara, the first chakra, or this earth element, it is connected to the earth and to grounding and to the root chakra, okay? And it says independence. So you might be needing some time for yourself, okay? It says, I know what my needs are and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for and I pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. Yes. And that was the clarity with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Talking about the clarity that I was sensing, right? So the way out is through. Go through it, feel it, heal it, go through and move forward, because I feel like this opportunity, the things that you was holding on or resisting to like truly, purely, really be present with and go through, it's like you've been trying to initiate that into certain areas in your life, and not everything has been like fully manifesting in the ways that it could, in the ways that spirit and this ancestor wants you to be fulfilled with. And once you do put an ending to this and really clear up and not just clear up this emotion, but it's just going to be that heart chakra activation that I sense with mental clarity. All right. And so if there is a decision that has to be made, it's going to be clear as day, and you're going to know, and you're going to be springing forward, and everything is going to be moving fast. That's the fast-paced movement. So sometimes, like I said, you may be wanting a vacation because you're feeling like energy needs to move, or you need to move, or you need to do certain things, right? And it's like, no, what you need to do is really like sit with where like just everything, and you're gonna know. So not, if you're moving forward, make sure it's in alignment with your new journey, with this new path that's abundant and prosperous and serving your highest good, not where it's a cycle repeating itself or temporary, right? Temporary pleasures in a sense, right? All right, y'all. That is your reading, Virgos. So we are going to move forward to Libras, because last time I skipped over Libra by accident. I went straight to Scorpio, and I didn't mean to do that, y'all. So I'm not forgetting y'all this time. Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Yeah, this new moon in Pisces for Libra. Libra, I feel like y'all are wanting change right now too. Let me get one card for Libra. But I see a lot of laughter. I see a lot of like y'all are having to move forward. One card. Can I get a card for Libra, y'all? Let's see. Thank you. And that's funny that that card came out. I kept feeling that card. Libra, resilience. You have what it takes to move forward, okay? Rise above the turbulence. This could also be that positive changes are happening before you, around you, for you. And this is either for you or like family members around you, or some children or something like that. Maybe, you know, you're helping them navigate through some things. This one first. What is this resilience? What is this? Yeah. You have the King of Cups. Very compassionate energy. Okay, there's a lot of cards here. Yeah, okay. There's something going on in regards to like you're using emotional intelligence here specifically. We're hoping somebody, this could be maybe you're feeling a sense of anxiety a little bit. Maybe there was a letter or some sort of communication, something happening, like I said, with a child. It could be something. But overall, I feel your energy. I feel like you're helping someone around you. It feels like a masculine energy around you. Let me get, sorry. One more card for Libras. Did I call you Leo? That was interesting. Libras. Yeah, the Page of Swords. All right. Yeah, there's definitely some communication going on really fast as well. This could also be while Mercury is in the sign of Aries. Like I was feeling before, like there may be some detours or certain things like you helping out, but you have what it takes to move forward. I personally feel like Libra, you are moving forward in circumstances that was tiring. You have the resilience. They're saying like don't give up, keep going. If you've been dealing with anxiety or mental depression or something like that, this spirit is really saying like there's a big need for a change for you as well. Maybe you are moving into a new place. That's a lot of cards. Can I get one card for Libra, please? What animal spirit wants to communicate with them? I just feel so many different energies going on with y'all. Again, it's almost like y'all are trying to figure out, y'all feel confused. That's what your energy feels like. It doesn't feel so certain. And I know Libra, sometimes y'all have this thing of like people pleasing. Y'all have this thing of like not really knowing how to say no to other people and whatnot. And I kind of feel like that energy may be strong for you in the next couple of days, and you're really trying to work on that. What animal spirit should they be channeling and connecting with? Come on, that's a lot. One card, please. Libra. There we go. Thank you. The zebra. Doesn't it, and with the bottom of the deck, the frog. Okay, it doesn't surprise me that y'all got Libra though. I mean zebra, Libra, zebra. They rhyme, right? Because this is your energy for real, for real. There's so much compassion. There's so much, it's like moving with grace and just really having a breath of fresh air of knowing how to like, it's like seeing the good and the bad and then also seeing the bad and the good in a way. Like, you know, finding the grays between the black and the white. It's like y'all are trying to find y'all balance, or y'all will find yourselves coming to a balance. But I feel a lot of like Venusian support happening for y'all. I will be honest, and I will say that I'm sensing that strongly for y'all. And that is a beautiful thing because, come here, I'm gonna read Zebra. Okay, that's spirit. Ah, we was just there. Let's go. Oh, the wrong sign. I feel Venusian. So if y'all were waiting on some sort of like money or something, I'm also feeling like there's something that needs to be changed, something that needs to be moved, that needs your attention, and you haven't really allowed yourself to focus in that, and nothing has really been changing in that, but you've been taking care of a lot of other situations, a lot of other things as well. What is this? Let's get to it. Why is it not coming through? Zebra. Z. Elephant. Gazelle. Yeah, I went through this book like, come on. Your energy could be rising up though. There is a need for you to know. So part of this resilience is like, I feel like it's more of a you helping somebody else. Like your energy is on high right now. I feel like you personally have a lot of energy. Maybe you're being called to being grounded as well because of this. But you have a lot of foresight. All right. You have a lot of like cosmic energy that not only that is protecting you and helping you move forward, but it's helping you help other people move forward here as well. But one of the things that they want you to work through is setting like your balance and setting yourself in alignment with your goals, right? And not doing the people pleasing. That's where it is. I know the reason why it was hard for me to get that message out for y'all Libra is because y'all have been like, it's indecisive, but y'all are moving forward, and I love that for y'all, because in the bottom of the deck is get ready for a positive change, and you have the resilience to get through this. Just, are you fearing change? Are you afraid to make this change? Are you using excuses? Is it easier for you to help other people to be distracted in that way? But at the same time, it's like you have to keep your balance with that, because Libra, whoever you are, like you have a very strong empathic, I feel really empathic energy here. So you have a lot of wisdom when it comes down to helping the people that you are helping, but you also have to make sure that you are not falling into like their energy, and also like making sure that you are balancing yourself with the give and take, making sure that you're balancing yourself with receiving, which is why the Venusian energy was wanting to come through really strong for you as well, right? Because I feel like you are at a space where like your voice is manifesting quick, fast, and so being mindful of your words as well. But not let everybody like hijack your energy because of being like overly giving and people pleasing and not knowing how to say no. Like no is a complete sentence, and oh, period. All right, let me read this. Eccentric. Oh, I like that word. Creative, visionary. Do a vision board. Focus on your goals. Put it in writing. Okay? Do a pros and cons list on somebody if you're confused about keeping somebody in your life or not. I don't know. Maybe they got a whole lot of shit going on and you've been helping them with it, and you're like trying to figure out how you're going to move forward in your shit. You can move forward in your shit. You got the green light to move forward. You literally got the green light and the support from your spiritual team and your guides. Okay, zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious. You may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebra also likes to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When it is balanced, it is worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When it is out of balance, it is jaded, pouty, and vain. Okay? And to put this into balance, it's ideal for you to go on an epic adventure or do some form of artistry. I love this for y'all. Do a vision board, travel to a new place, right? Allow yourself to use that creativity. And like I said, that energy, what I just read, felt like that Libra energy of like helping others, right? Whether it's doing volunteer work or, helping the environment, helping animals, helping people, very empathic and nurturing and loving. I love that for ya. Don't give that up per se. You have the resilience to get through and helping people. But don't forget about yourself, Libra. And maybe this is what it is. Like, either you just came back from a vacation and you're having to deal with a lot of other stuff, or you are being called to go on a vacation. Even though vacation card is not here, I do feel like there's a need for you to tell somebody no, and there's a need to tell yourself yes and go for it. And there's a need for you to move forward on a project is what I'm feeling. Maybe you started on a project, or you was going to move somewhere, you was going to do something, and then you started procrastinating, or you didn't really allow yourself the green light to move forward. But Spirit is saying, like, now is the time to allow yourself to spring forward. Yeah. Acknowledge Spirit. I trust in a higher source, and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truth. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. All right. And then in the bottom of the deck, you have meditation and silence. So you could have been in a space where things felt really chaotic. That was all the like confusion energy, right? Like I felt like I was a little bit out of balance. And Spirit is like, chill. Everything is happening for a positive change in your life. Like, allow yourself to kind of just be still and speak positively over yourself. And then underneath that, I'm going to read both because I just felt guided to like move this. And it's the second chakra, the sacral chakra, and it's creative manifestations. But in the bottom of the deck, I'm going to read that. It says meditation and silence. All right. So acknowledge Spirit. I really feel like that's trusting your spirit guides, connecting with your spirit, with your highest self, connecting with the spirit of trust, connecting with your creative energy, your creative force. Okay. It says meditation and silence. I sit still in meditation regularly, and I know there is power in silence. I seek out stillness during some parts of every day. In the silence, I am open to receiving without asking and without expectations. In the silence, I will hear and see the truth. Rest, tranquility, and peace are rejuvenating to my spirit. Miraculous emotional, mental, and physical healings are available when I am open to receive. Yes, yes, yes. Say yes to yourself. Make sure that there's a balance for you to receive your own dopeness. Call back your energy, your power. Say yes to you. It's okay to say no sometimes. Because you're going to be helping people a lot more than you even realize it. But it's like, are you taking care of you? Are you balancing you? Are you allowing yourself to dive into your goals, into your creative endeavors? Because I really feel like you got something that you really are like gonna be working on and moving forward. That Spirit gave you this idea, and the same Spirit that gave you this idea is the same Spirit that's gonna help you manifest it. But you have to allow yourself to connect with that Spirit. You have to allow yourself to connect with truth. You have to allow yourself to rejuvenate yourself. You have to allow yourself to say, yes, I have the resilience and everything to get through all this confusion or through all this change, because all of this is happening for me, not to me. This is happening so I could trust my instincts. I feel a lot of things about trust also, like trusting the process, trusting your spirit team. Like you say, oh, maybe you say you trust your spirit team, but you are like trusting the spirit of doubt way more than you trusting that like positive changes are happening for you, right? Maybe you are whatever. I just feel like there's something with trust to work on, and like making sure that you're taking time for you as well. And so the sacral chakra is saying creative manifestation. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. That was the positive change that I was talking about. And that was also that I was saying your words right now are super influential. Your words right now are super powerful, and like speaking positively onto yourself, speaking positively onto like the results that you are looking to produce. Because like I started off, I said this could be you or this could be somebody else, but either way I feel like you personally are moving forward, and there's a big thing with your words right now. So utilize your words to speak passionately about like what it is that you want to create from the heart. It is time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I am optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones. And I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I am open to receive, and I am deserving. There goes that open to receive. And yes, you are deserving. You have to open to receive. If you're always giving, and you don't allow yourself to receive, that could be the imbalance, Libra. And I know that's something like everyone has to work on their scales and stuff like that when it comes to, but I really feel like if you've been overly masculine, then it's time for you to get a little bit more in your feminine, are just more nurturing, or just allow yourself to receive your own dopeness. I feel like your own higher essence is like trying to give you like you getting the messages, but I'm not sure if you're like moving forward with those messages, or you've been procrastinating or doubting or making excuses, or So Libra, I hope this makes sense. Not I hope, I affirm. I affirm that much clarity will make sense to you through meditation and silence and stillness, and allowing yourself to open to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. Because I felt Venusian energy, and Venus is your ruling planet, right? I felt that Venusian energy wanting to just give you all that love and support and balance, and allow yourself to know that you are worthy to receive that. You are moving through so many things, and if things appear to be an obstacle, I'm really hearing like your roads are so clear. There are no obstacles in front of you. Like you literally are just moving and navigating through changes in your life. There aren't real obstacles here for you to overcome. It's just having the resilience to keep going into this new space where you're going, because you might have been feeling overwhelmed from how things was before. Maybe there was an obstacle before, but it's not there now. That is your reading, Libras. So we're going to move forward. We're going to go into Scorpio's energy. I thank you all for trusting me into your space. Hello, everyone that's coming in. For this new moon in Pisces, Scorpio energy. I like y'all energy right now, okay? Yeah, Scorpio, I said I like y'all energy right now. In the bottom of the deck, y'all have intuition. Trust your intuition. Again, for those of you that's just coming in, be sure... I do have to take this call, so I'm going to have to call them back. Be sure to watch part 1. I suggest that every zodiac sign, and I said in the beginning of this one that watch part 1 as well, because this new moon is in Pisces and those messages are going to be relevant to the whole collective. So y'all got dragonfly. Y'all are there's so many dragon energies going on right now and activations, and I really feel like y'all are moving, like y'all not skipping a beat. I feel a lot of dancing. Maybe you're being called to move your body through dance. Maybe you're tapping into like certain breath work or tantra. Maybe you're connecting with like your astral self and you've been dancing between like your spirit self and your physical self. But I really feel like it's you're allowing yourself to navigate out of your patterns, like your daily patterns. Maybe you have been like, you was trying to focus on a specific pattern and schedule and everything like that, and then you realize you're like, wait a minute, I'm gonna kind of like, if I gotta take a step back, I'm gonna take a step back. If I'm gonna move this way, I'm gonna move this way, right? The cool thing about dragonflies is that they have the freedom of flying however which way it is that they want to fly, right? And it says, live life to the fullest. So spirit is definitely inviting y'all to live life to the fullest, and definitely connect with dragonfly spirit. So I'm still going to pull from the animal deck, but that is definitely an animal that I would suggest y'all connect with. Maybe you do connect with like fairy spirits, and be, very, very respectfully say that if that's not your route, then, don't take the messages. That's not for you, but you would know if the message is for you. But I do feel overall, a dragon spirit around you, and this could be that you are channeling your inner dragon, okay, through your breath work. Maybe you're practicing on morphing and seeing your inner dragon. Maybe you seeing your inner dragon, like maybe and this is really tapping into a lot of your spiritual gifts here. Scorpios, y'all be diving deep, all right, so let's get two cards for Scorpios for this new moon. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take all those cards. 2 cards. And I don't know why I'm saying 2 cards. Originally, I was just going to do 1, but okay. All right. 2 cards. So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Lovers in reverse, but I felt guided to put it upright because it was looking like it was coming up, but then the way it came up. So y'all got a lot of air elements here. All right, there could be some shifts. If you're single, this could be like some shifts in dating, in your dating scene. If you are in a relationship, I also feel like this is a shift in your partnership. Page of Swords was backwards. 1 more card. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. And the Chariot in reverse, but I felt like putting it upright. All right, so there could be a lot of changes that's happening. This could be a decision of either getting either a new vehicle or contemplating on a vehicle, certain information about a vehicle. This could also be, so it's very interesting because I feel like you're in one world in one space, but there's certain other things and responsibilities in another space. This could be pertaining to I can't make this shit up, Scorpio, dragon. And Cosmic Egg wanted to like show itself there. But I'm going to leave that out because y'all started off with the dragonfly. And I felt that dragon spirit. And here we go with dragon and spider behind it. So very, very, very galactic energies here. Very galactic energies. I do feel like there's a strong need to really just allow yourself that metamorphosis flow. Like you are in a good space. out of the readings that I'm reading today, Scorpio, I don't even remember from the first part, from part 1, if I'm being quite honest, but y'all's energies feels really fucking good. It's just a matter, and this could be lovers. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partner per se. This could be a family member. And I know the lovers card is like making a decision, or Gemini energy and whatnot. I just really feel like this is someone specific. I feel like this is someone close to you, and like you are, maybe you had to put down boundaries. Maybe they speak to you in a really harsh way, and you're like, I'm not dealing or putting up with this bullshit no fucking more. Maybe you are working on doing things differently from your schedule. Like I mentioned, maybe you had your schedule a certain type of way, and you're like, you know what, I was gonna go do that at 5 o'clock today, but fuck that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do what I want to do to have fun over here and chill with my spirit, because if I go over there, I'm gonna lash out on people. So maybe you're just feeling a lot of fire energy, a lot of rage, or like navigating through your energy, but be playful. Lots of dragon energy. I feel like maybe you're even starting to see changes in your eyeballs, or you're being guided to do like an eye meditation. This could be eye gazing with a particular person. I'm gonna be very honest, I love eye gazing, but I don't believe that you should eye gaze with every single body. That's just me. I'm just saying. But there's a big beautiful part of purifying the energies when you're eye gazing. And so that could be a practice. I feel like it's more like practicing with yourself, with the eye gazing, or if you're getting into a partnership with someone, just connecting. I feel like there's shifts and changes with the eyes. And like I said, I felt like dancing in the beginning for y'all. So maybe that's something different that y'all haven't done before. Maybe y'all work out in a certain type of way, but you're feeling more called to like dance and be playful. Or maybe you like dancing, but you haven't allowed yourself to dance in a while because the people around you. Or maybe there's like wounds that you've been working through when it comes down to like your communication or someone around you. Even though this is the Queen of Swords here, I'm getting a strong and I forgot intuition here in the bottom of the deck. I'm getting more like your intuition, your spirit, I don't feel like this is a particular person speaking like mean or harsh. I just kind of feel like your energy is so damn high, like your intuition is on fucking point. So don't let somebody else, if maybe somebody else has like a manipulative way, maybe you have been a manipulative person before, and you're saying, you know what, I don't want to go into situations in this way no more. And so you did some quantum leap or shift or something that leads to a better outcome in your relationships. Because I do feel a relational shift happening here, whether it's romantic or family, or whether you're single. I feel like if you're single, there's someone coming in that you're like, it's different and it's nice. And if it's not you that like connect with fairy spirits, it could be that they connect with fairy spirits, and there could be like a telepathy between hearts that happen there as well. And it's like the dragons have like ordained or like work y'all to like magnetically attract each other if you're single. If you're in a relationship and there was like certain changes happening in the relationship that maybe was like a bit harsh and mean or aggressive, I feel like spirit is really working things around to allow for things to move forward in a compassionate way, in a way that's going to bring elevation and expansion and love and growth for everyone involved in their highest and greatest good. I don't know why they get, well, we do have the Chariot card, and like I said, it was in reverse here, and I'm also feeling so things with walking or movements or the cards, and like I said, this Mercury going into Aries, I'm gonna have to do a separate video on that because whoo, energy is lit. But I will be mindful of travels right now. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Wow, you got the Chariot on two fucking... Okay, I just want y'all to see this. So it's two different decks, right? So you got the in the bottom of this deck, which was the first deck, you have the Fool's card, and I was paying attention. Pisces is also the foot, right? And so that's funny that I didn't pay attention to that. But the Fool is Aries energy as well, Mercury into thing. And then you got the Chariot card in two different decks. And in this deck, like Spirit was like, move this card around to see this card. And it looks like dragons. In a sense, it looks like the number 8. It looks like the infinity symbol. It looks like life and death. It looks like success. It looks like abundance. It looks like things are fucking shifting metamorphically, spiritually, abundantly, physically, financially, mentally, emotionally. Like, it's just so much going on with y'all. Did I even do this? I did, and this was in the bottom of the deck. Building a strong foundation. So maybe with all of these changes, maybe you've been a little bit too playful, and Spirit is like, maybe focus on bringing that playfulness into the ground, because it's not to stop being playful, it's to allow all those cosmic ideas that you've been getting have a foundation, right? Maybe you just been feeling super Vata, right? Vata, airy, airheadish, not the airhead like, in a the derogatory manner, or to insult anyone in regards, like, like stupid or anything, not like that, like airhead, like spacey, or like just, and maybe you've been shape shifting, you've been feeling all the different elements and connecting and all of this, and like, but how are you bringing that into a solid foundation in the physical realm? And that could be parts of as above, so below. All right. Maybe you've been astral traveling a lot, and that's your Merkaba, and it's like, okay, well, physical. Also, the physical realm matters just as much as the spiritual. So I love all the spiritual supports and the spiritual elevation and expansion, because this is what's going to allow for your physical world to expand. Put things, if you're feeling guided, if you're getting ideas about your foundation or like money or something, maybe it's about manifesting money for your car, or certain circumstances that has to do with your car and the physical realm. Astrally and spiritually, you have so much abundance and money to tap into, but maybe you haven't learned to quite grab it from the ethers and bring it into the physical, right? And so I feel like that's part of the guidance here with the base chakra, the Muladhara, the first chakra. And it says, building a strong foundation, I create stability and security by adequately providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is an essential key to my survival and growth. The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will become. I respect myself and take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what it needs. Yeah, see, I feel like somebody works out, but maybe they don't implement like dance or a certain type of like flow. I would say do your workouts, keep doing your workout, but implement something different. Just be mindful to stretch and everything like that. First, don't hurt yourself, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then in the bottom of the deck, you have the Ajna, third eye chakra. And it says mindfulness. I am aware of my thoughts and I ask myself, are they uplifting and are they true? I do this because I know my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have the free will as to how I respond. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. I felt like that trickster energy of like some sort of manipulation going on, and not manipulation could be a good thing, but it felt like a manipulation of words. And like, are you, is this something that you did in the past? Is this something that you do presently? Is this something that maybe you specifically don't do, but you've been interacting with another individual who does? And so that's something to reflect on and really see how that resonates for you in your life, Scorpio, because all the messages may not resonate with everyone, right? That's one thing that I do need to put as a disclaimer in the beginning of my videos is like, not all messages are going to resonate for you, but take what does and leave behind what doesn't. Right. Overall, that is y'all message, Scorpio. I really like y'all energies. This was, oh, let me read the dragon real quick. My bad, y'all. Sheesh. It was like, you done read all the animal spirits and you not gonna do the dragons. I'm sorry. I got y'all right now. She was like, she's coming out. All right. All right. Sheesh. Seeing one most true self. Balancing the ego. The ego could be a little manipulative, trickster energy, and that's okay. We love the ego, right? We love all versions of ourselves, right? At all times and all spaces, and like transcending above it or transcending in it at times it is what it is, right? Multidimensional beings. All right. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath. Ooh, I was getting breath work earlier. And will be there at our last. If you have been calling to breath work, I highly suggest that y'all do that. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep inside our eyes, I told y'all about the fucking mirror magic, y'all. All right, I haven't read this. Anyways, let's keep going. Where we at? When we look into the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the quote-unquote self behind the self. The one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies, witnessing the omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment. helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni, described as inner fire or sacred intelligence, may even just the mention of the dragon stir the ember of intelligence within you. Oh, guys, I'm so wet and my nipples are hard. That is yummy and scrumptious. If that bothered you, you in the wrong channel. I'm just saying, but yeah, my nipple is hard. It's so hard right now. That was great. I really love that. Oh my gosh. Yes. I mentioned tantra also, and so tantra is a form of a yoga practice. It's a lifestyle, right? There's breath work that's included there, but there is a fire deity that is connected with the spirit of fire itself, actually, named Agni. All right, and so there's certain mantras that are specific to Agni as well, and to tap into that fire energy. But I feel like y'all are fucking lit any the fuck way. But if you don't feel lit, if you're like, this girl, what the fuck was she reading? Because I don't feel like any of that. Do some breath work, maybe a breath of fire. You could reach out to me for a free 15-minute consultation and see like what might be. That's a consultation, is not a reading. It's not the same thing. Maybe you need to book a reading. But there are certain mantras and certain breath techniques that can really tap into your fire, and just connecting with spirit, right? Connecting with spirit, letting your balance between your ego and your higher self really allow yourself to navigate through different foundations of your spirit of creativity. And if you've been living the same pattern every fucking day, maybe the only advice that was mostly for you was to do something different that you haven't done. You know, sometimes when we do something different, or take a different path home, a different road home, or speak a different way, choose a different word, learn a new word or something, it activates the fire in us to grow brighter than where it was presently at. So when life feels dim and it feels boring, do something different. All right, Scorpio, that was the reading. It was really juicy. I really like this energy. I really do. And I thank y'all for letting me, well, whether y'all let me or not, I was gonna motherfucking do it anyway. But being your energy. All right, let's clear that out. Sagittarius. Ooh, sheesh. Saggy, y'all are fucking big also. All right, what's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius, y'all may be getting a lot of clairaudience, because I'm hearing like a lot of things happening in my right ear specifically. I don't know, it does. Anyways, the ears matter. So maybe somebody's getting an activation of clairaudience. Maybe somebody is I feel happiness, I feel expansion. I'm seeing like a pot of gold around. All right, so I feel like there's a lot of happiness, a lot of material wealth that's coming through to bring you fruition into the next space. Also, maybe you were a little bit I'm hearing like get scarcity mindset out of your head. Maybe that's something that somebody talks about. But overall, I feel like spirit is definitely conversing with you. You can be a medium also. I don't know who I'm tapping into specifically that has Sagittarius placements, but take what resonates. Like as I mentioned before, I'm just clearing it out, but the fish fell out. Yes, and this is for the new moon in Pisces, right? So fish energy makes sense because Pisces is the fish. So let's see what messages, what cards. Oh, did I not? Yeah. What messages and cards? Yeah, I get Sagittarius. Hello, hello. Sagittarius, I love this. Ooh, I'm about to cry. I don't know why. I'm just getting so emotional right now. I feel like, and I got goosebumps all over. I feel like y'all let go of so much shit that wasn't serving y'all, like specifically people or something. Yeah, and like, yeah, coming into, or yeah, are in a space of like really deep loyalty and like fun and like love and like, yeah, what messages do we have for this new moon in Pisces for Sagittarius? For those of you just coming in, please be sure to watch the first part as well, as that has the general collective message for all the signs in Pisces. And then I started off with Pisces. Oh, I love this. Man, this card rarely ever fucking comes out. And that's how I fucking know. Like, yeah, it's a confrontation. Pick your battles wisely, y'all. I'ma just say it. They better not. I don't know who trying to fuck with a Sagittarius, but with that pot of gold right there, like, and I'm betting on the Sagittarius. I'm betting. I normally listen. Some Sagittarius, they just be, sometimes they just got a lot of mouth and they run after, certain things. But this Sagittarius, whoever I'm tapping into, this Sagittarius got that fire for real and don't play. So the bet is on the Sagittarius to win. That's what I see. The pot of gold is being served to the Sagittarius. It could also be that somebody, maybe you confronted some fears, maybe, in you letting go of those people, letting go of those situations. It was confronting sadness. It was confronting fear, confronting anger, confronting this loyalty, because I'm getting something really big about loyalty. And like when I first started it, I mean, she came in and she came out, but well, she came in, she stood for a moment, then she came out. Dog, right? Dog spirit. So even though I didn't do the animals yet, maybe you have a dog, you have a connection to dogs. But dogs in itself, just like trustworthy and loyal, like you are a trustworthy and loyal individual. And spirit, you have a lot of spiritual guides that vouch for you in the spirit realm. Yeah, with like high council and stuff like that. And so there's a lot of rewards and spirits that's protecting you. If there was any type of spiritual warfare or any type of confrontation that you had to deal with, you received a massive shift in this and the epiphany of who you are. You was like, I don't fucking need that in my life no more. Unfortunately, certain situations had to happen so that you can get into this space. A great epiphany. A great epiphany. It says, see clarity. If you are still feeling like you are seeking clarity, I don't think you're going to be looking that long. Just listen. If you feel like you have to confront a situation so that the truth is revealed, connect with your spirit guides. Connect with the spirit of truth and benevolence. I always, always affirming that I am connected with spirits of benevolence, truth, and righteousness of the highest and greatest good. And that anyone, y'all, I don't give a fuck who hears this right now, because it has never failed me and it never fucking will. People will fucking snitch on themselves every time, and sometimes it makes me sad. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I get emotional and I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, because I really thought they was a G. I really thought they was a homie. I really thought they... Fuck that, right? They was those things. But there were other things too that was hidden, and you could have felt this. And you feel like you know it, but there's no proof around you. Affirm that the truth is always revealed to you at all times. Because I guarantee you, I don't even like to use the word guarantee, but yo, when you feel that shit in your fucking soul, in your core, in your essence, through life, through death, through every fucking everything in existence, every cell, every organ, every molecule, water, everything. And it is so, I promise you, the truth will reveal itself. You just have to pay attention. So this confrontation that's in the bottom of the deck, I kind of feel like it was past energy, but if you are still there, affirm the clarity now. I feel like, Sagittarius, you got into a space of clarity, and now you in that space where like so many good things are trying to come through for you, and you did, like, I feel like crying because whoever this is, like, I'm hearing like you're worthy, like you do so much for so much people, and you give and you give, and people don't. I don't know why I'm so emotional. I am right now. Sheesh. Maybe you're feeling emotional and you're like wanting clarity on this. I also feel like you have a strong, like, it's not just that you have a strong spiritual team because of all the goodness that you have done. I feel like it's because of who you are as an energetic signature in the cosmos. Like your essence, if you had been humbling yourself, talking about the humble don't stumble, get big. You are bigger than you even realize. Stop shrinking yourself in a room to make other people comfortable because they feel intimidated or they think you're arrogant or whatever. No, be the loving creature that you are and love truly. And those that love unconditionally, those that love you, for real, they're gonna love. I see a rainbow. Like, you are so, oh my gosh, I don't know who I'm talking to. Keep being you. Do you? I love this. Yeah, maybe you were feeling like you got the Four of Swords in reverse. I kind of feel like you was maybe on a stay still for too long. Maybe you was like meditating too long, and it's like, girl, and maybe you a guy. But I'm feeling a lot of feminine energy around. Thank you. And they literally beeped when I said I felt feminine energy. I feel like that's a confirmation, all right? If you haven't already in the past, meditate or see things, like, do this confrontation energy, then you're being called to get into that space. However, this energy that I feel, because it's like, I feel like you've already done that work, but you're still trying to stay in one space and one frequency. And it's like, no, you've seen it. You got the message. Like, now it's time to act. Now it's time to do. Now it's time to move. Now it's time to go. Because you got so many good things ahead of you. And there's a lot of overthinking too, because maybe this is new to you. Maybe this is an activation, like a Phoenix rising. Like, you're like, okay, well, how do I, like, what if I say the wrong thing? So what if you say the wrong thing? You said the wrong thing. Now try to make it right. You made a mistake. Learn from it. You grow. And you won't do it again, hopefully. Or if you do it again, then like now you're just choosing to move that way, right? But like, if you're choosing to move in a way of and this could be also because, like I mentioned with Aries, I'm gonna have to do that freaking video. I am Aries going into, I mean, Mercury going into Aries is going to be a very interesting energy. Knowing how to pick and choose your battles, all right. If you are looking to, you know, some in some instances, it's like the best way to win the war is just by walking away, right? And then in certain instances, it's like, don't talk to me like that. Just protecting yourself, right? So you have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So you could have been really overwhelmed. This could have been, you know, pertaining to a love situation. Maybe you're feeling blocked. Maybe you're feeling certain things, all right. Regardless of what, let's see what spirit animal comes in here, and then we're gonna do some affirmations with the chakras. Just one card, please. This energy feels really, really, really good. I do feel like you, once you go through this epiphany energy, there's gonna be a great partnership with yourself, and if even your relationships with others, you know, there could have been just a lot of vulture energy in the bottom of the deck. That could have been the confronting energy. See, I like vultures. There's a lot of good things about vultures, but what I was feeling specifically with that was like somebody trying to harvest energies and being really aggressive and like just confrontational, and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna be in this way. This could also be that you could have been the one that was very confrontational to others. It could have been that you was the one that was real nasty and, you know, just a certain type of way, and you come to like this massive like awakening or something like that had, well, great epiphany, right? A great epiphany that transformed your life and was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that no more. I said the wrong thing too many times, and now I'm making sure that I'm holding myself responsible with my energy and how I choose to move forward here. And this is gonna be really creative. Okay, so let's get one card, please, with I just feel a lot of animals, a lot of spirits with y'all. Y'all could have a great connection with the spirit realm. That's beautiful. The elk spirit with the earth here, all right, and in the bottom of the deck, tiger, and I'm literally hearing, eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals, and the last known survivor walks his prey in the night. I'm messing up the words right now. I am. My bad. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, and it's been a really long time. But Eye of the Tiger is the name of the song. I'm trying to remember the artist, but because I felt like it was more about the song than the tiger itself. But here I'm going to read elk, and then I'm going to get into the affirmations. I just passed it. Sheesh. All right, y'all. Sagittarius, you have stable, resilient, headstrong. Are you hard-headed? Because I could be hard-headed sometimes. Anyway, I'm just playing. The father. Ooh. Maybe you're a father. Maybe you're aspiring to be a father. Maybe this is just divine masculine energy coming through, right? The great elk represents the earth elements in its masculine form. This means it provides underlining support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and know their core values. They become known and respected for acting in the ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. when this energy is balanced, it is supportive, it is kind, and it is consistent. When it is out of balance, it is pretentious, high, and mighty. And to bring this energy into balance, it is called to eat and drink more consciously. So definitely take what resonates, right? Maybe your ego was the big thing that you had to confront, because it can get inflated. But yeah, this is beautiful. I feel like this is a shift from like toxic masculinity to like divine masculine energy, and I'm all for it. Whether you are man or woman, because we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. And so whoever is watching this at this time, whether you're a Sagittarius or cross watcher or just watching, and if there's any toxic masculinity in you, may it be awakened to its true divinity, to its true divine masculine force for the highest and greatest good of all, and that it tries verse and brings you a great epiphany into the space where your divine masculine energy can support you in every way and provide you all your necessities, protect you through all your endeavors, and be with you for your highest and greatest good. What is the affirmation? Thank you. In the bottom of the deck, we have peace, confrontation, peace. You could be a peacemaker. You could be, and that's why, like, maybe somebody trying to take advantage of you, or maybe you was trying to take advantage of others, and you're like, no, now I'm in a different space. Solar plexus, self-discipline. Okay, so let's read what's in the bottom of the deck, and then this is the card that came out for you. Peace for the Anahata chakra, the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. Oh, I got it. Let me read that one more time real quick. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace in my life. Ashe. Let me tell you something. Not every card in this deck talks about meditation, but almost for every freaking reading, meditation has come out, and that makes sense with like Pisces energy in general. It's very spiritual. All right, so your card energy, your affirmations is the solar plexus, the Manipura chakra, and this is self-discipline. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forward and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. Sagittarius, thank you. That is your reading. That was awesome. That was yummy. That was interesting, to say the least. I wish y'all the best of luck. All right, step into your solar plexus, step into your heart, step into your spirit in a way that is really just like, thinking before you're speaking, eating consciously, bringing yourself into a greater awareness, and meditate when you need to meditate. And if you have and you receive notice to move forward and you haven't already, just have the courage to do what it is that you're being called to do, because there's a great There's great rewards waiting for you on the other side, and I love that for you, okay? So we are going to move forward, and we are going to go into Capricorns. Because y'all lucky that I didn't start with Capricorns. No, I'm just playing. All right, y'all. And I have to make a phone call soon. What time is it? All right. Excuse me. Ooh, Capricorns. All right, maybe connecting with water, drinking more water, or just a water spirits. Plural, different kind of water spirits is significant to you. What is the message for Capricorns for this new moon in Pisces? Pisces is a water element also. I didn't think about that. Sensitivity. Go with the flow. And 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness, wanted to pop out in the bottom, but in the bottom of the deck you have go with the flow, let things happen. Go with the flow. Water codes, okay, water codes are coming through strongly. Sensitivity, you could be empathic, you could just be really sensitive. Your senses could be amplifying right now. You could be going through massive awakenings at this time as well. So making sure you're taking time to like listen to music that is stimulating your mind, your body, your spirit for its highest and greatest good when you are listening to music. So like just kind of be in awareness. If if you want to listen to rap and hip hop, and that's fine, but if you start feeling it affect you or like connect with you in a certain type of way, maybe make that shift into another song, or listening to like more jazz or certain like hertz frequency meditation music or chanting. This could be empathic, right? Maybe you're empathic, maybe you're feeling into other people's energies a lot more, and it's like, yes, feel that, but know the difference between like your energies and their energies, and learning to work with your senses. I'm really feeling like connecting with all your senses, connecting with taste, because that's a big one for me. I get a lot of taste sometimes that, I may not have eaten that food or anything for a long time, but you can taste energy, right? You can smell energy, you can hear it. So just connecting with your senses of like feeling, touching, what information is coming from that, right? Really allowing yourself to be connected with your senses at this time. Express your sensuality. Listen, if y'all will sound like me, it's been feeling like, can I get that feeling? Y'all know the song. Yeah, just be in love with yourself. Be in love with yourself. Feel that through. Taste it through, smell it through, breathe it through, feel it through, all of that. Yeah, maybe you've been feeling anxious. I know for me, I had to do some like breath work because anxiety, words. I've been having a like, woo, woo, get back. You don't know me like that. Woo, woo. I ain't playing around. One false move, I'll take you down. Like being real, right? And I was like, whoo, I can feel these energies, right? Feeling the energetic shift of like Mercury and Aries versus like Mercury and Pisces, right? And so just being mindful of that. And maybe you have those sensitivities. Maybe you can feel the difference of like the collective energies and stuff like that. And so being mindful. Maybe sometimes when you in crowds, it gives you like social anxiety or just anxious in general. So making sure you're doing what you need to do to take care of that. Maybe do a little bit more journaling. Maybe do a spiritual bath, like I mentioned before. Connecting with water, right? Drinking more water. You also have here the King of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So in the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. A lot of Wands energy, and that's upright. So I kind of feel like where you were once feeling like conflicted. Let me get one card, please, just for this overall energy here. What are you trying to say with this energy? I really feel like you're tapping into a lot of your confidence, as well as like listening to your spirit. Yeah, I feel like you're not playing games right now. You're letting go expectations, but you're allowing yourself to be open to receive also those things that are divinely aligned with you, opportunities. And maybe there may have been a little bit of like confusion in certain areas and certain things, like, but overall, I feel like things are situated. That's a lot of cards, but I'll take these. Sexuality. All right. Divine intervention, freedom of choice, inner harmony. All right. I'm not going to read all of those, but those, just divine intervention, freedom of choice, inner harmony, and sexuality. And the bottom of the deck, you have grace. All right. The grace of a higher power. And this is with the Savasara chakra, which is the crown chakra, okay? The seventh chakra. The grace of a higher power is with me, and I move through life knowing this truth. I believe in a higher power, and I know that it is within me and around me, offering assistance and guidance. I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power. I am open to receiving grace, and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy. All right. And with divine intervention, like coming through, whatever, there could have been, maybe some issues that was leading to anxiety, that was trying to stress you out. This could have been some spiritual warfare as well. That was like, you had some things coming in and it's just trying to like get in your way or whatever. But at the end of the day, excuse me, there's a divine intervention that's happening, and spirit is saying, just, what, tap into you, stay in touch with your sensuality, stay in touch with your sexuality, with your creative endeavors, with your energy, and just go with the flow of where you been, like where you're flowing to, where you're navigating to, and trust the process of that, and know that whatever was getting in the way, that shit it's literally like, spirit is like, your ships are coming in. All right. By you letting go of certain situations that was burdensome, you allow yourself to open into more spaces. So don't be confused if there was some things with like confusion, if there was something with like, competition, or maybe somebody was feeling competitive with you and you wasn't even feeling competitive with them, right? Because that's a real thing. And maybe you were feeling certain energies and you're like, wait a minute, why am I feeling this way? Like, this is weird. So I mentioned a spiritual bath earlier in this message. I'm gonna recommend that if this sounds like you, if you've been feeling like conflicted but like good at the same time, and like, what the fuck is going on, if it is, because this is such a general message, it may or may not resonate for everyone, but if it was a form of a spiritual attack or something like that, someone trying to come at you, take a spiritual bath and just allow yourself to flow in the essence of your purity. Call in divine intervention, call in your spiritual counsel, and be with grace with yourself. I feel like there's so much love supporting you. And it's connect with your feelings also. I think I mentioned that earlier. You have the throat chakra, the Histara chakra. And that is the fifth chakra, expressing my feelings. And this is your affirmations. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. Maybe you felt like you couldn't express your emotions to certain people because they will misinterpret it or block you or something. And speak your truth. All right. Allow yourself to know that it is safe for you to feel. Maybe you don't feel safe in your own body to feel emotions or something. All right. Don't spiritually attack yourself and put yourself down. You know, we all go through certain things in life, and you know, every emotion serves as a catalyst for some form of communication, for some form of lesson, of a message or something. So go with the flow. Maybe you're unsure of where these changes are taking you. Maybe something ended and something else is coming in to replace it with better, and you're scared or conflicted about it, and you don't know how to feel about that, or you're working through your feelings about it, or maybe you feel good. So if it doesn't feel like a spiritual attack, but it feels like confusion, maybe do a cleansing, just to clear your mind and bring clarity. All right, so let me read. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Oh, I almost forgot your spirit animal. I'm so sorry, y'all. And what spirit animal is for Capricorn? Capricorn, I'm sensitive, y'all. Y'all got me sensitive. What is that? What is that? Okay. Clear. I was going to say sensitive. Capricorns. What is the spirit animal for a Capricorn? Just one, please. I'll show you what flipped over though. So it's hummingbird, zebra, nightingale, and beaver, and dolphin. One card, please. Just one. So one spirit animal. Thank you. All right. In the bottom of the deck, the octopus spirit. All right. So your hypothalamus energy. Beaver was behind it, but I'm going to take the top one. So maybe you have a connection with beaver or look up like beaver. But nightingale energy. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm not really sure what nightingale is about. But I kind of, it's funny because the mouth is open. So I'm kind of feeling like it's connected to your voice, is connected to purification, is connected to expressing, is connected to communication. All right. Air element for sure. All right. So connecting with the nightingale spirit says fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is within us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When this energy is balanced, it likes to sing and speaks freely with kindness. When it is out of balance, it is shy and lump in the throat, and it feels like a lump in the throat. To bring it to balance, music. I love that. I told you I felt like that was connected to the throat chakra. No, I'm just playing. Y'all don't be mad at me, alright? I'm just saying. You ain't gotta like my singing, but I'ma sing anyway. Capricorn, that's your reading. If you're not sure if people's gonna like, just put on your favorite song and sing like you ain't never sang before, and allow yourself to just flow. Alright? This could also be that, you know, light language activations, just speaking your heart, just singing. I love it. So that is your reading. We are going to move forward to Aquarius. Last but not least, Aquarius. Hello. Happy new moon. Yes. Happy new moon. Oh, look it. I got all these cards. All right. Aquarius. Excuse me. I'm just letting go of the energies. Yeah, remember to take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Aquarius, y'all feeling spicy, hot, and heavy? What came out, and that's funny because I ruled the 11th house. I'm going to take it. I'm going to leave it out. But it came out in reverse. So there could be certain things in your friendship, or an epiphany was in the bottom. So I'm gonna leave that. Epiphany doesn't come out normally like much ever. And it's in the bottom of the deck now again. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take it. It's in the bottom of the deck. See clarity. And with friendship in reverse, nurture your friendships. I put friendship up. So maybe there's a need to make up with some friends. Maybe there's some confusion. Maybe there's some clarity that's needed. Maybe, you're working through certain things with your friendships. Yeah, are also the 11th house ruler naturally. Generosity is your affirmation with the heart chakra. I don't know why I'm doing every reading. I've been doing it slightly different, but using the same decks anyway. So we're just gonna flow with it. The throat chakra, the Vihistara, truthfulness. All right, maybe there's some things in regards to truthfulness that needs to go on in your friendship. Maybe you need to call on to your friendship. And I'm going to be honest, some of the energy is a little bit interesting over here. It could have been that maybe somebody's been in survival mode, or they've been in a lower poisonous, stingy kind of behavior or pattern, or they're not like... they haven't really seen through certain things. They're working on healing from different connections in their friendships. This could be healing of divine feminine energies as well. I'm not sure why that specifically, other than masculine, but it feels like maybe there's a strong need for that sisterhood energy to come through. All right. And there's a need to heal, to trust, to call in a sisterhood of, like, maybe you've been in survival mode for a really long time. And when someone is thriving, it's just, you maybe don't trust it or think something about it. Or you're a little confused or something. I'm not really sure here. Let's get into it though. So you have in the bottom of the deck, truthfulness. I am truthful and honest with myself. Maybe I gotta, like, are you friends with yourself? Are you, I'm feeling guided to read Friendship from the book also. And I haven't read from that book in this half of the reading, but I'm going to. I aim to overcome any fears about speaking my truth, and I speak in a loving and considerate way. My personal empowerment comes from telling the truth and letting others know who I am. Others will be positively uplifted when they hear my truth, and I take care not to exaggerate in order to impress them. I am careful not to let my own mind mislead me, and in turn others. I avoid gossiping or speaking negatively of others. Y'all see this deck. I shuffle the decks. Y'all are seeing me shuffle these decks. So if certain cards are coming out more than once, it's for a reason. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm just here. All right, and the card that's for y'all specifically is the Anahata chakra, the heart chakra, the 4th chakra. And it's generosity is sharing. I give myself freely and I'm open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. Are you having certain expectations in your friendships and you criticizing them or judging them because you think they need to respond to you a certain type of way? And maybe you're not considering that they may be having certain things going on in their life as well. Or have you been afraid to speak about your truth to certain people? Or have you been gossiping? Or have you been sharing other people's secrets with other people? Have you been leaking? It feels like an energetic leak of energy. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Yes, yes. May generosity touch the hearts that need to be touched, and that it replenishes everybody for their highest and greatest good. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Maybe you're a healer and you haven't really stepped into that. Maybe you're a healer and you have trust issues with other healers or other sisters. Maybe there's certain things that you're working on. I really feel like there's a need for like sisterhood or something like that, or friendships, healing the feminine energies. Here, it just feels like there's a lot of toxic energies around it. Maybe you don't always speak the truth. Maybe you hide the truth. Maybe you're afraid of something. These jumped right out. So in the bottom of the deck, the moth spirit, which is air, and I love that. And I'm pretty sure that probably has something to do with, damn. Y'all got 3 cards. We're not doing all of that. We doing all of that. Y'all got the wolf and the snake also. So y'all got air and earth. Really interesting. All right. That is for Aquarius in this new moon in Pisces. No, that's too many cards. We're not doing all of that. Y'all wanting to be bonchincheras. That's what I'm hearing. Ustedes son mucha bonchincheras. Y'all probably gossip a lot. Y'all got a whole lot of motherfucking say right now. All these fucking cards jumping out. I just need one card, Spirit. I already got an extra card on this one, so we're going to do one less card on this one. And that's what we're going to do because it's a whole lot of shit right now. Hold on. Let's go. One card for Aquarius in this new moon in Pisces. Thank you very much. All right. So that is the Queen of Pentacles. Because if you don't know, now you know, homie. That's how you got to be sometimes. All right. In the bottom of the deck, it is the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I felt confusion, y'all, right? There might be some confusion here. There's a need for clarity. Epiphany, see clarity. Even though Epiphany came out earlier in another, I think it was like Sagittarius or something. I'm not sure which sign it was. Maybe you have that placement. I'm not sure, but it was a very different energy from how it feels with this one. With this one, it just very much feels, and one card from here, please. Thank you. And the King of Wands. All right. Nine of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Wishes being fulfilled, letting go of addictions, moving forward into a space with great clarity and spiritual connection. Here, I'm gonna read friendship. I really feel like this is about standing in a space of compassion, standing in a space of like power. Maybe those are the type of people you need to surround yourself. Maybe these are things that you're working on for yourself. Maybe these are things like, you know, maybe you look at confidence like if it's arrogance, not realizing that there's a difference between arrogance and confidence. Maybe you've been arrogant and, you know, Spirit is like, you don't have to be so arrogant, but definitely be confident, or you feel that about other people. I'm not sure. There is a strong thing here about confusion here that's going on with some of y'all and y'all friendships here, and a need to be open, to be generous. Maybe you've been going through a hard time and you feel like you don't have friends. Maybe you feel like you're not supported by your friends, and Spirit is like, you know, all your needs are provided for, but you know, maybe there's certain about addictions that needs to be let go. Maybe there's a thing about addictions that's been clouding your mind, that's been clouding your perception, that's been bringing you confusion, and you're not allowing yourself to be honest with this addiction or with this characteristic or this energy. And your ancestors are like, listen, we want to continue to provide to you, we want to continue to give to you, but maybe there's a self-sabotaging energy that's present for you to metamorphose out. You're going through a metamorphosis period as well. So you could be possibly like I feel like you're still the caterpillar right now, just eating all the energies, eating everything, until you come into a space where like, yo, you ain't nothing but to fucking get into fucking stillness and like stop fucking talking so much, stop fucking eating so much, stop being so addicted, and just like go into the cocoon, go into the heart space, go into your truth, so you could come out like a butterfly. Eat yourself out. You know how the caterpillar has to turn into a cocoon and then it eats itself alive to turn into the butterfly. Eat yourself out. Eat yourself out. How about that? I don't know why I'm speaking this way, like, because it feels a bit aggressive, but maybe that's how you need to hear the message. Because I was like not so much aggressive before this reading. But it says friendship. Nurture your friendships. The value of friendships is expressed by mutual understanding, compassion, and the ability to comfort each other for emotional support. Friends enjoy each other and trust one another. You may find that at this time you are being asked to assist a friend, or you will be making new friends. To be the best friend ever, give some thought to how to enhance your friendships. Friendship is didn't we get generosity? Friendship is generosity, giving, and lovingly accepted. Mantra. I love and appreciate my friends. Maybe there's a need to do a gratitude journal. Maybe there's a need to, you know, reevaluate your friendships. Who are you connecting with? Maybe you're not the gossiper. Maybe somebody around you hasn't been a true friend and hasn't been honest with you and has been gossiping around you or something like that. And that's gonna come to clarity. But there's a need here of like reevaluating. This could be a hidden enemy revealing itself. Maybe you haven't been as compassionate as you thought, or maybe you don't know how to ask for help. Maybe you need to ask for help. Maybe somebody wants to ask you for help, but they're scared, or maybe you turned down a friend and you said no and they really needed your help. I'm not really sure. I said wishful fulfillment. So it says impulsive, hasty, and wishful. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says when its balance is enthusiastic and whimsical. When it is out of balance, it idolizes others and it is jittery. To bring into balance, finish a project. So has there been something that you started but didn't quite finish? If so, that's a way to balance out this energy, is finishing a project. Idolizing other. Do you idolize others, right? Or do you want others to idolize you? That could be another way that energy is thing. So I'm gonna you also have snake and wolf. I'm sorry, I didn't show y'all. And what I'm taking with snake is just like the flower of life, specifically in the transformative energy, maybe a kundalini awakening of some sort, just metamorphosis and really tapping out. I also did say divine feminine energy, so maybe connecting with divine sacred mother. And then you have wolf here. All right, so let's get into it. Excuse me, I just passed snake right here. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol for our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amounts of quote-unquote unawakened or untapped potential within, and what life will look like if you woke it up. I'm going to finish reading that and then I'm going to say what I was feeling. How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. You got the word haste again, right? The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When it is balanced, it is prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When it is out of balance, it starts and stops many things. And to bring it to balance, Kundalini, yoga, and meditation. When it is out of balance, it starts and stops many things. The moth energy to bring into balance was to finish a project. Are you starting things and not finishing it? Because that looks like a big message here. Maybe you started on a sisterhood. Maybe you were going to do a group, right? A woman's circle or a sister circle or healing circle or something like that. And you didn't move forward with it. You didn't finish it. You didn't go about it. All right, and the last but not least, the message for the wolf. All right, guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, which Aquarius, 11th house, humanitarians, total alignment. Humanitarian efforts or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all and exclude none. When this energy is balanced, it is reliable, democratic, and fearless. When it is out of balance, it is judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. All right. I did mention about, are you loving your friends unconditionally, or are there certain expectations there? I mentioned things about children. I don't know if I mentioned things about children or not. Anyways, those are your messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This was really intense, really deep. Allow yourself to meditate. And Aquarius, if y'all have a project, get it out there. Get it out there. Spirit is saying to finish what you started. And I love this for you. I thank you. I love you all. May you all receive all the clarity it is that you need to receive. May you tap into the animal spirits that want to support you and guide you at this time. May the affirmation serve you to awaken your highest and greatest potential for your highest and greatest good at all times. May you receive the clarity it is that you've been yearning for. And may you step into that space of just unconditional love and abundance for yourself and for others. Ashe, Aho, Amen. Highest will for all, again and again and again. I love you all, and the replay will be posted up on YouTube, and I'll be sharing that link in my stories. Until next time, peace, love, and harmony. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta make that phone call.